My friend John Fleer and I share deep affection for recipes with a sense of place, especially our favorite place, the Appalachian Mountains. John believes that moments around a shared table deepen the ties among the people we care about. Today he's sharing one of his storied recipes with us, a morel mushroom dish with the curious name of Merkel pie.
Hi, Bud.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm so happy to be here today. Thank you for having me over.
Absolutely. I am happy to have you up here on the ridgetop.
What are we making today?
We're going to make something called a Merkel pie.
A Merkel.
Which is the Appalachian version of a morel pie, somewhat similar to a shepherd's pie. As many good things start with some bacon. Having it at that lower sort of medium temperature helps the bacon render out.
And looky there, a few short minutes later, we have perfectly cooked bacon.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna spoon out this crisped bacon here. Let the fat drain down, and then if I need to pour it, it's already there.
Okay.
We're gonna save some of this fat to saute in, and then we're gonna pull off some fat to roast the potatoes with.
Is that what this jar is here for?
That's right.
And I see potatoes.
Absolutely.
What are we going to do with this?
So we're going to roast these. I like to roast them whole for mashed potatoes or anything.
Really?
I do, yeah.
So you're going to just put some fat on there.
We are. And then we're gonna toss them.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of
Just
salt.
give it a little sprinkle.
Okay. And may I hand you a pan?
You absolutely can.
Okay. I cannot wait to see roasted potatoes for mashed potatoes. This is a revelation to me.
All right.
All right, to the oven we go.
To the oven we go.
And so now we're going to put them in a pan, and they're going to start acting more like mashed potatoes, right?
Well, we're gonna mash them together.
Okay. And then it looks like we're going to put in butter and dairy. I like that you're leaving some texture. So it's not going to be a super smooth smash, more of a rustic.
But the butter and the buttermilk will also help smooth it out as we go along.
All right. Okay, and then we have here buttermilk. I love that you're using buttermilk. I put buttermilk in mashed potatoes, and my grandmother always did. And so potatoes are done.
Potatoes are done.
We move on to mushrooms.
Let's do it.
So what are we going to do to these?
So we're gonna start with our bacon grease.
Okay.
And I like to start mushrooms in a pretty hot pan because I think it's important to get some nice caramelization.
I see some ramps and some spring onions. Ramps, like morels, it's a thing of spring.
Absolutely.
And when it shows up in nature at the same time, it's probably going to work pretty well.
All right, I think we're about ready to move on. We're gonna add some butter, and we're gonna lower the heat down, and we're really gonna let these mushrooms stew.
And garlic?
A little sliced garlic. I like to slice my garlic so I can see it. I'm not I don't like it chopped.
And then our spring onions and our ramps.
We're gonna season this.
But salt at the end.
Almost the end, because we're gonna let this sit and stew. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I just love
absolutely
the way
beautiful.
those things look together.
Love how the green is still holding its color so pretty.
All right, I think that's
beautiful.
I think we're there.
All right, so now we're going to build a pie.
We are.
All right, let's get the stuff. I love that it's in the skillet that we have used for 2 or 3 things already.
Well, it's well seasoned. We are gonna build this in a couple of layers.
Okay.
And we're gonna start with potatoes on the bottom. Now we're gonna take about half of our morel mixture.
And that great green color.
It also helps to kind of press them down into this layer of potatoes so that...
The substrate, the good potato spackle. Okay, yeah.
Now we're gonna finish off with the other half of the mushrooms.
Aren't these great? Nothing looks like that. They're so fascinating.
That's why they put them on the top of your britches there.
That's it. They knew what they were doing. And another layer of potatoes.
We got all of our holes filled first.
Now I'm seeing over here an egg. Are we going to really put an egg wash on here?
We are.
It's top of a
like,
pie?
Like old school French pastry, you know.
So this is going to go back in the oven.
So it's going to spend 20 minutes or so in the oven, and we're really looking for this egg wash to create a golden brown.
All right.
In the oven?
In the oven.
Here we go.
Well, would you look at that? That is so beautiful. Now do we get to taste it?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
Rewarded for our efforts. Oh, it holds together beautifully.
Well,
Wow,
potatoes
look
make
at
good
that.
spackle, right?
They really do. All right, let's go in, my friend. I'm gonna get a little bit of everything here. That is absolutely a mushroom dish. I mean, that's the first thing you get. You get that whole, again, that earthy, that sweetness, but they're tender now. You get that little bit of both the garlic and the ramp.
And it'll fill you up too.
Yeah, I
You
don't
can have dinner.
exactly.
That's it.
Well, bless the heart of the person that brought you a Merkel pie to the kitchen that day.
All praise to Shannon Walker.
Exactly, and to the people that helped us find the mushrooms.
Exactly.
And to you, my friend, for letting me come to your house and cook with you. It's a pleasure
I
every
would never
time.
turn down the opportunity to host you here.
That sounds good.
All right.